County is the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Lifted into right center field. It's going to get down to the wall. One hop to the wall in the right center. Birdie Shaw rounding first, on her way to second, in there with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the sixth.
Well,
that was big. I'm okay with that.
Coming to bat from the Lady Cat, number 5, shortstop, Kirsten Littrell.
Our kids that we're using as courtesy runners are
in the run for the Lady Cat, number 11, Kinsey Renfro.
They have a lot of experience in games, and right here, I'm definitely a fan of it.
Hey, here we go, Kate.
Because we're more worried about getting 3 outs. Kinsey came in at courtesy runner. Kinsey's got good speed. She's just a little sometimes unsure of what she needs to do. Last inning, we let off with a double and didn't score.
Hey, good cut.
Littrell fouls the first pitch off, 0-1 the count. So Kinsey Renfro into courtesy run for Macy Birdie Shaw, the pitcher.
Hey,
She's at second. There are no outs. Bottom of the sixth. Lawrence County leading 6-4. The AAA District Championship. Temperature has cooled off quite a bit with the sun behind the clouds tonight. Still very comfortable. The pitch, line drive into right field. Gets through. Rounding third is Renfro being sent home by Lance. She'll score easily, throw into second, and it's 7-4 Lawrence County.
Big hit right there for senior Kirsten Renfro, JP. That's 2 hits she's had tonight when she's hit the ball hard. There's not been a bigger spot in the game, I think, than that right there. For her to come up and get a big hit. That was a big extra run that we just got. Of course, we may come in the top of the 7th and shut them out 1, 2, 3, but anything that we can add on right now is just going to allow us to go out there and be loose and free and be able to play.
Looks like, Corey, we may have a new pitcher for Coffee County as it'll be Raven Rogers coming in out of left field. So defensive changes, we'll tell you all about it, I believe, when we return. New pitcher for Coffee County. They trail 7-4 in the bottom of the 6th here at Jim Chance Field. We'll be back after these messages. At least 2. That is 60, okay. Take it up to this.
Hey, coach! Hey, coach! Yeah, right here! Right here!
Who's out in left field? Can you tell?
Now batting for the Lady Cat, the center fielder, number 8, Maddie Egley.
Coffee County is Raven Rogers.
Hey, come on, Maddie.
Defensive changes as Henshaw moves over to short. Richardson to third. And out left.
JP, I'm expecting fun
there. There it is.
There it is.
Down the third baseline, and on to first is in time. Rounding third, and nobody's there. And the ball gets past third base and scoring.
Hey, had to go, Maddie.
For Lawrence County. It's Kirsten Littrell.
JP, right there in that situation, of course, we're bunting, not necessarily for a hit, but just to move Kirsten into scoring position. And I don't know if you could see the play as it was about to unfold, but everybody converged on the bunt.
Next up for the Lady Cat, designated player, number 24, Callie Rose.
Left fielder come to cover third, but her getting there, late timing and everything, the ball gets there, she's not in position to field the ball, and it gets by and Kirsten scores. That was a great bunt executed then by some great base running from senior Kirsten Mitchell.
So there is one out in the inning. And the hitter is Callie Rose. Ball outside. 1-0 the count.
Callie's had a great night with the bat so far. She's been on it.
Hey, come on, Cal.
She hit a great slap. The ball bounced over the second baseman. Next to bat, she lined out to the shortstop.
Atta girl.
And JP, we were talking in between innings that we would love to get a couple more runs, and we've got them. So
8-4, which is the score, the final from Tuesday. Lawrence County over Coffee County, the winner's bracket final. The 2-0 is not even close, 3-0.
Callie right here. I know Brian's take sign earlier. We were commenting on Brian's unconventional signs. His take sign is just quite plainly a no shake of the head.
No.
No.
And she took all the way. Strike of the inside edge, 3-1.
Again, he's got a lot of unconventional bunt signs. Some of them are facial expressions. Some of them are just stances, hands on his hip. I mean, they're very unconventional.
Keeps it interesting.
He does.
A 3-1. Strike of the outside edge.
That's not a strike, Mr.
Hey, that's all right, Cal. Can't do nothing with that.
A full 3-2, but he's called a couple of those tonight.
He has. That's the pitch I say a lot of times. She couldn't hit that one with a boat paddle.
Hey, work hard right here. Got two protecting it.
So payoff pitch coming.
He's put in play.
Nobody on base, one out. Here it is. Pulls it and past the second baseman, Mackay. And safely at first is Callie Rose. Callie has a lot of speed too. Between Callie and Brindley, by far two fastest kids on the team.
Now batting for the Lady Cat, third baseman, number 13, Brindley Rose. Got one away.
The fastest kid on the team from home to second. She's not as quick her first few steps as Brindley is, but I can assure you, for coaching Callie for 7 years, she can steal a base at any time.
Brindley Rose looking for her first hit, bumps it foul. 0-1 the count, and the defensive alignment for Coffee County after the pitching change of Rogers. Scheller moves to left field. Richardson goes to third. Henshaw back to short. Evans now at second. So that was Evans at short, at second, who dove after the ball unsuccessfully by Callie Rose.
Brindley stayed after the game last night after they had to do their clean-up detail and stuff. She stayed last night.
And that's a foul as it off the dirt and then hit her knee while she was still in the batter's box.
She stayed last night and took some extra BP, as did 2 or 3 of the other kids, and she hit the ball well when she did last night. Brindley, predominantly for the year, has batted on the left side and basically slapped most of the year, but the last few weeks she's batted more and more right-handed, which is what she's most comfortable doing, and one of her biggest tools that she has in her arsenal, and she's tried to do it right here, is just punt the ball from the right side.
Hey, here we go, Brent. Put it in place more.
And beat that out.
Just got a pep talk.
Put it down, leg it out.
Third base coach Brian Lynn. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into shallow center, and it dropped for a base hit. And making her way to second, sliding in is Callie Rose. So back-to-back singles by the Rose girls, and it is 2 runners on for Lawrence County, and it'll be Addie Busby up for the Lady Cats.
Well,
Coming back to the Lady Cats. Bottom of the 6th, one away.
Different tool.
Left fielder number 23, Addie Busby.
Draws them in because she's trying to bunt the ball, and then again, when she gets 2 strikes, she's a good hitter, and she stayed on the ball right there and got one out there. I tell you, Callie did a great job running bases right there because it looked like Rutledge may get to that ball. Callie got out there halfway, froze up to see if the ball was down, and then sprinted on to second, and it was a pretty close play. But if she don't get out there halfway, they're gonna force her out at second.
And the sun has popped back out. First pitch to Busby, and for a strike, 0-1. So the sun now is going to be in play for the first baseman, second baseman, right fielder, possibly even the center fielder. As for the first time in the last 3 innings, Corey, the sun is in play.
It is, and I promise you, for the right fielder and the second baseman, it's an issue.
Right fielder already shading with her hand up above her head as that pitch is inside for a ball, 1-1. So we'll plays into it here. 8-4, Lawrence County leading. They've got 2 runs here in the 6th. They got 6 in the 1st and were held scoreless up to now.
Pretty good spot in the lineup, JP.
2-hitter, Georgia Land on deck. There's a slow grounder to second. Evans up with it on to first to Bell for the 2nd out of the inning. On to 3rd is Callie Rose. And Brindley makes her way to 2nd, so runners at 2nd and 3rd with
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Georgia Land. Got 2 down.
McKenna Rose is on deck if Georgia can get on base, but she doubled to right center her last time up. First pitch. Lifts it into deep left field. That's going to be over the head, and wow, it came back in off the fence and caught by Scheller, but that somehow bounced back in off the top of the fence. And is grounded out. She gets to second with a double and 2-run score. It's 10-4.
Wow. JP, I hate to, honestly, you don't want to say
Now
that.
batting the first baseman, number 50, McKenna Rose.
We're 220 feet away. Taylor, you may have seen it better, but it looked like the ball hit up on top and came back in. It did. Nevertheless, JP, it's a 2-run double, and we've stretched the lead out to 10-4, so we'll take it.
So McKenna Rose takes a strike on the outside edge. And Georgia Land feeling good at the plate tonight. That pitch is low, kind of even at 1-1 to McKenna.
She is, JP. She's had a good night, and I sensed it honestly last night after she stayed and was hit.